hello. Is this thing on? How's everybody doing? Oh, that's not the right one. That's the right one. All right. Let's head on over into here. And, yeah. I believe that I am ready to hang out with all y'all today. I have not been on in a couple of days, in part because I've been trying not to die, obviously, but in part just because I've been super out of it from post-vaccine stuff. How's the volume of me versus the music? Do I need to turn anything up or down or anything like that? And also, how are you lovely people doing? And also, have I... Yes, everything looks fine, I believe, in terms of what my redemption should be and whatnot. So, I think we are good on that front.
Yara is streaming right now. Yara is streaming right now.
Thank you, whoever went ahead and hit that gap. And hello, welcome in everybody. Let me take my helmet off so I can say hi to people properly. Hello, welcome Raiders. And also goodbye to my hubby who's heading out on a trip right now. See ya, babe. I said goodbye to him fairly properly before this, so I'm just waving him by. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? How was Nun's stream? All right. Why are we stabbing me? Good morning, Al, but why are we stabbing me? Okay, so, yeah, we have been handed chorus fruit and stuff so that we actually have that redemption on still. This is the baton, though, so I'm not allowed to use it, peeps. Hopefully I won't lose it either, although I just realized something. I forgot to put one thing on with it, so let me hide in... Actually, we're going to put some food in to cook, and then I will hide and fix it. Building the stage, right. I saw the pictures of how that was going to look. Thank you for the new follows, everybody. Saw follows from Saralicious, Kotansky, Blondie, and Draft Queen. And Ryan. Oh, yeah, I have a vague plan for what's up for today. And that starts with the fact that we are going to be heading over to, well, we'll probably spend about 5 minutes wandering around town, seeing what people have done, and then we're going to go ahead, just so I make sure I didn't forget anything from here, and then we're going to go ahead and head on to the place where we've got the villagers to get them loaded into an end portal. So that is going to be today's plan. So I've got stuff cooking there, and while it cooks, we are going to open pack folder. And where is that lovely zip I got sent? Is it on my desktop? Did I put it there? Yes, I did. There we go. I see what was wrong with the... Oops. Alright, that should have it done. Oh no, is somebody messing with me while I'm AFK? No, nobody's messing with me. I wouldn't have been surprised if they were, but yay, now I have you can't see it behind my camera, but now we have successfully gotten this switched out to my teddy bear totem, as things should be. Auto carrot, oh my god, that's a good one. So yeah, if anybody hasn't ever seen my totem, this is what my totem looks like normally. It is a teddy bear. Because if you're going to be scared for your life, I'd rather be holding on to a cute, adorable stuffed animal than a probably cursed ancient artifact. I'm also very amused because Music Fan's the one other person I've ever met who has a teddy bear as a totem. It's probably the most fabulous coincidence I know of. I love it. Oh, who should we prank as a stream? No one, sadly. Okay, that should probably be enough food for the whole shebang. I am going to kill some of my sheepies out here real quick on our way out. Should I try to ride the horse out of here, peeps? Hey, bandit! I know Owl, but it's not that stream weekend. There we go. That should be shockingly few. Hello? I have looting on this thing. I guess we're just gonna murder every sheep we come across on the way. Yeah, so that's all there is to it. That's our only option. Our only option is we're just gonna murder every sheep we come across on the way. And we're going to take a random couple of cats with us and a dog for protection, and we're gonna set back off to the end portal that Grim and I have found. I was just wanting beds. I wanted wool for beds, that's all. So it doesn't really matter what color or if or anything. And we could just murder sheep along the route. I appreciate it though, none. Whee! Me still with no elytra. I did think about going to the end today instead. But I decided I'd like to do things more exciting than hold shift throughout most of the stream. Also, it is getting dark on me. So I thought that shoving villagers into an end portal would be more entertaining by far of an option to be spending the stream on. You do have lots of wool. Oh, nah, I won't worry about it, but I do appreciate it. I also can just steal the beds from the village that I'm stealing the villagers from. But if I wind up needing wool in the future, I will keep that in mind and I will get some wool from you. I think I have accidentally completely abandoned my pets. I think that they just got left. Oh no, there's one of the cats at least. You didn't bring anybody else with you, did you? Oh well. Oh, no, there's the dog. We still seem to have lost a cat, but whatever. Why kill if we can shear? True, I can just shear some sheep along the way. But killing means food. Okay, Oscar, see ya. Oh, the totem of cuteness, says Adley. And yeah, no, yeah, I started to say, one of my community members, Nuke, went ahead and turned the constant joke of the teddy bear into a reality, and then recently Space Dorito was kind enough to convert it to a Java pack for me because I am clueless in the ways of texture packs. I want to fix that because I have some really dumb ideas for texture packs that I'd like to do. I want to have ooh observers. I know that there's probably other people who have that too, but I want observers that go ooh ooh on things just to be obnoxious, among other things. All right. So we are on the correct from one direction, and we just need to keep going this direction for another 1,200 blocks or so. And this seems like a convenient way to do that. Texture packs are very fun. And this, like I said, it's definitely something I've wanted to do more on for a while. And just have not... It's on that list of like, I want to do this, but I'm too lazy to do it. Whoops. Oh. So, not even too lazy. I just get caught up in wanting to do other things and forget one after another. Anybody who's been watching me for any period of time was just nodding right now, being like, yeah, that's Lee. That is absolutely Lee. Look, it's a distraction personified. But that usually makes for some fairly entertaining stream adventures, I hope. Owl! What you doing, Missy? Copay for boba tea for the weekend and to hydrate up. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Missy. Owl. It is much appreciated. Let's see. Go a little bit further along this way. I've been used to using the waterways to navigate to and from. I guess I probably should have just gone through the nether. Would have been faster. I don't have an official nether tunnel set up for it, but I need to. Because this is the end portal that Grim and I found that we are sending villagers through via. Is the one that we are headed to over here. But yes, Owl, thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, no, I'm trying to stay hydrated. Context for people there is not only am I bad about staying hydrated in general, but I also got my shot this weekend, so... like 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago, so... my second shot at that. So I've spent the last couple days out fairly fevered, but doing okay. By the way, I have screenshots of this because I kind of am in love with this spot. Like, kind of completely in love with this spot. Look at that. Look how pretty that is up there. Gav, thank you for the bits. Arena, thank you for the bits. Much appreciated from both of you. And I'll need to eat. I am the opposite of the people who never eat in Minecraft. I eat obnoxiously frequently in Minecraft and am viewed as a food waster to a lot of people as a result, but I like being able to jump. Ow! Thank you for doing gift subs. You're being too nice to me this morning. Being way too nice to me. And those gift subs went to Sponge Blake. That's a new name, but that is a good name. Lady McMurphy, and to JCB. Sheep. My sword just completely disappeared from my hand for a second. Yes, yes, this is my Totem of Undying resource pack. It is a teddy bear. Thank you for the prime sub. Like resub, prime sub, it's both. It's both a resub and a prime sub. Much, much appreciated. And there's a hype train going. And yeah. Also, Darshan, I completely missed that you did an Enderman noise. I'm sure it went, and I'm just so immune to them by now. Custom totems for the win! Yeah, DB is one of my server mates on the main server I play on, Truly Bedrock, and he has a Legend of Zelda Fairy in a Jar extra life type thing is his totem. And it's amazing. Oh, thank you for giving the sub to DB also. Quit spoiling me, Missy. You're giving me too much. Okay, that is a hole in the ground. I do not wish to go into the hole in the ground. I wish to go into a hole in the ground, but that's not the one. We are heading to right around the corner over here. So, for anybody who wasn't here for that stream, Grim, Technomage Grim, and I ran off to find our own end portal, so that, thank you for the posture check, Lightgen, so that we could, oh, I got a sheep head during all that. I'm bad at words, people. We went off to get our own end portal so that we wouldn't have to be going in and out of chems all the time and wouldn't have to be moving things through chems. And just generally it was a this is going to be a better way to do things type of scenario. So yeah, I'm just going to take that call. Thank you, Kitty. Did I really not put my other... I didn't think to put my fortune pick inside my ender chest. I'm smart. I'm really smart, people. I guess we are just making an iron pick real quick for that. But yeah, so we found another stronghold that's right down below where we are here. It has the end... like the end portal is quick and easy to find. And then we set out to find a village. And y'all are going to laugh when you see where the village is. But first, coal. Whee! Okay. Alright. And thank you, peeps, again on that hype train. It's going to close out as a level 2. Morning, Nixie! Oof, oof. No, there's not an outpost 2. That would be horrible, though, for us. You left here now? Okay. Yeah, that should have been here at 5:10 at the latest then, but oof. Well, that's some water. There's a spider hype emote? That doesn't feel smart. That does not feel smart for them to have. I got some kind of dog. I got the same dog that Owl just got there, whatever that one is. Bees! By the way, we also collected a bunch of bees nests because I was under the impression I was going to need to make a, words. I was under the impression that I was going to have to make a bee farm to do a to make a flying machine out of, but yeah, I will probably ban it as well. I don't have a problem with spiders myself, but I'm sure many people do. That is very silly of Twitch. But yeah, welcome to the village. And also, yes, good morning, Cassie, or good evening for you. It's 5 in the morning on my end. But yeah, this is the village. Grim and I actually first found a village another like 600 blocks that way. No, Pix has let me know that he has plenty of slime, and I have 4 bee nests, so I can easily get some stuff to go with it too if I need it. But he said he has everything for the flying machine, so I'm just getting the villager breeder going. So yeah, Village? Stronghold! Ta-da! Oh, right. That's the other thing I don't have. Well, maybe we are going on another adventure then. Hi, Puka. I'm not gonna die. Don't worry. Negative 85 by negative 225. People help me remember that. So yeah, I guess we are going on an adventure in search of some ender pearls and stuff. Although, we can just go to the end from the other port. We can just go to the end and get that. Let's be smart about this. But Oscar, it's an adventure. Whoops. It's an adventure that I am failing miserably at the moment. That's really weird that the bot doesn't like your name. Set spawn. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, Beardstow's on here too. So, this is who is on the Don't Die server. And, including who's currently dead. I see that I've put things so that my logo is in front of there. There we go. Yeah, that is your list right now of who's alive, who's dead. Don't ask me how Grim's still alive. I'm not sure. And yeah, that is who all's on there. If you do want to see more of a list, I believe !DDD will take you to the Twitter. And yes, so many lovely people. No, I appreciate you trying to help out on it. I'm just like evaluating my options, and it's like, If you do want to pop on, or if one of you guys wants to tell me what the coordinates in the nether of the what the coordinates in the nether of the actual like town portal is, though, I will take that information. Hi, puppy! Thank you for the follow. Also, thank you for follow Loaf Boy. I missed that one earlier. Like that I will take, because that'll be fast. Oh yeah, no, that's what I figured you meant. I'm just letting people who don't know who all's on here know who all's on here. Yeah, the nether coordinates of it, of the portal. Because I can just meander my way up there. For the time being. -38. Cool. Lava level staircase of cobble. Good to know. So... just continue our way this way. And don't worry, we do have gold pants, though we do still have to deal with these guys. Oh, there is the swamp portal. I don't know who or what owns the swamp portal, but it exists. You're the swamp portal? Ah. Hey, look! It's where Grim and Jeff went, that Jeff wound up meeting his death from. That way still. I do have blaze powder already. That part I've got covered, so it's a matter of finding my way up to the top area. And I'm thinking that cutting across the Crimson Forest is going to be the fastest way. I think I'd rather go there than through the fortress, all things considered. Hey, Vid! Yeah, no, I'm not usually streaming this early. I'm often awake this time of day. But because there's not usually that many people around to watch, I don't usually stream this time of day, or at least I didn't think there was many people on to watch, but this has been a good morning so far. Like, there's been a lot of people, but yeah, it's about 5:30 in the morning for me. There are hoggos behind me. And I would appreciate there not being hoggos behind me. Okay. See, the thing is that I hold no allegiance to any time zone. So this isn't really like a good or bad time for me. Okay. Like, is it super early? Yes. Do I care? No, not really. There's our target, peeps. That was terrifying for a split second, but I do have fire resistance on my hotbar for a reason. And that reason is that I am a klutz. Whee! Who's next on stream weekend? I believe it's Jessie B. I'm mostly fearless. You'll come to see that fairly quickly. I don't have Elytra on, so and I've got Fire Protection 4 and Featherfall 4, so I'm all good. Is this the home portal? It's the home portal. But yeah, no, time's an illusion. My husband works a job that is a very noisy job. Out of the house here, so I cannot. I'm here for my blaze rods and my freaking. I can't believe I forgot my fortune pick. But yeah, no, my husband works a job that where did this get here? Who built this in the last couple days? Hello? That I cannot have a microphone going during for the most part. So other than some recording on his lunch breaks, then I have no way of doing, you know, any work on weekdays. So my solution is that rather than trying to deal with, or rather than wasting that time of day, I just sleep through his workday. I sleep through his workday, I hang out with him in the evening, and then I am up all night. So this is usually about dinner time for me. And or I'll have just woken up from a nap, because sometimes I'll set stuff to render at about like 3 or 4 in the morning. There's a lot of streams that I watched like this-ish time of day or a little bit later. But I finish streaming at about 1 a.m. my time normally. Like, yeah. Been trying to get more daytime streams, but yes, I actually sleep better through stuff than I do like with quietness. Like it's just way. I prefer that. Sheva, are you trying? My dog. I love her peeps, but oh my goodness. Okay, that and my fortune pick. Thank you. Anything else that I want while I'm here? No, I think I'm good. So let's just drop that down and place those on in there. I do have rockets, even though I don't have an elytra yet, but yes, ender pearls we do not have at the moment, but we're just going to go to New Zealand and get some. Yeah, the 1 a.m. ones is, I think, what most people are used to out of me. I'll start streaming anywhere between like 7 and 10 p.m. my time and go for about 3 or 4 hours typically, so. Rocket's perfect for celebrating not having a lunch. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, Peep's gonna make... I am a slow builder. So, okay, no, that's a lie. I'm a fast builder once I get started. I however, do not... I take forever to get ideas, and I take forever to get around to executing the ideas. And as of right now, I still don't have any ideas for what I want to do on here. So I'm just sitting here going like, everybody's got all these big things. I should have planned ahead. I should have planned ahead. It's the Ho Diner. Oh my god, look at the flex case here. Look at the flex staircase. That's incredible. Build a spaceship? Nah. It's a neat idea, but nah. Alright, so we're heading to New Zealand. Yeah, a bunch of grinders. Okay, JC. And more specifically, a bunch of grinders because there is... Am I going the right way? I think I am. Most of the people who are on the server are full-timers. But they're full-timers in the sense of, like, they also get to stream during normal weekday hours. Like, so they do, like, a 40-hour work week, but it is streaming and the prep and the whatever on, you know, the normal days of the week. Myself, I am a full-timer, but that full-time is split between several things. I went the wrong way. This is not the right way at all. But yeah, so it's like, I'm a full-timer, but my schedule is at the mercy of my husband. So I spend a lot more time working on videos than I do on streaming these days. And tend to pack the streams into a couple of, like, big streams during the week. So, like, Saturdays I'll normally kick up stream about, like, 1 p.m. and go for a few hours. And, well, say 1, it's usually more like 3 these days. And then I'll do a couple of shorter the evening streams during the week at the moment. I want to get back to having a real schedule, but yeah. So you have all these people with their 40 hours a week and during the weekdays getting all this stuff done. I love them. Like, they do so much, but I'm also just like, oh, hello, imposter syndrome, my old friend. Which, yes, I would appreciate it. Like, yeah, like I said, do mostly YouTube videos. I've had 2 videos from this server so far. I have 1 more that is in the work. Zloy, why are you coming to haunt me? He's a ghost, peeps, but... Yeah, middle of a house hunt is not a good time to be trying to pick up streaming. Oh, there he is just coming to haunt me, okay. Yeah. It looks like we have 1 Zloy XP heading our way, aka my best friend in the whole world, who is also a total brat. But that's why we love him. It seems that he has seen the opportunity to come be a pest and is going to take it, and I will not stop him. I just realized I don't know where my spawn is. I think my spawn, I'm just going to respawn at world spawn. This has been the most, like, roundabout way. I should have just left my spawn over at, Ooh. Okay, how do I get to the... Am I do it best just going ahead and hopping down in the water, or does she have a good way through here? I saw her working on this room in stream, and it looks so good. This is, Kim and Jax's base. Just jumping in the water? Okay. Oh, is there a ladder? Ah, okay, I see. Whee! Okay. Hey, there's cake! Alright, so we're just gonna hop in here, get ourselves some ender pearls. And also scope out how this is. I guess we'll just kind of pen the villagers in over here for the time being. Because it makes sense to go ahead and work on it while we're here. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god. I was like, oh, who's still... Oh no, that's Pixel Rift's shop. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Let me come relieve you of your pearls. Yes, yes it is still there. And yes, if people hadn't already gathered that from how I'm doing things, I do tend to just jump off of things and out of windows and stuff. Elytra or no elytra. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's right, there is an ender nowadays, isn't there? I forgot that we do have an ender, or at least an enderman farm of some form. It's fine. We're here, this works. I've got all that I need, but I love ender pearls, so we're gonna grab a couple more. That's what I mean. I wind up often feeling like such a casual on all this stuff because I'm just like, now I'll just do things the manual way, it's fine. It's fine. That said, if he does still have any... No, he doesn't have any more elytra for sale at the moment. Okay, so the thing was over here, and I'm going to go ahead as long as we're here. and take a look so I know what we're looking at. I can probably, yeah, let's carve out a little bit more space here. And have this be it where we're going to just put the villagers for the moment. And so I know that villager breeders usually drop the babies out of them to get them to stop counting. Do y'all know if that has to be drop or if that can be go upwards to work for the mob count, like to fix up the mob cap on it? Either or? Okay. Because, oh, right, I do have... I do have that. I can just make warped fences instead. That's hilarious. So, because I'm thinking what we could do is honestly just set up the villager breeder right here. For hilarity's sake. And send them upstairs. I don't know exactly how to go about that, but... But if I'm not mistaken, that should be fine. Like, that should... not reset, and we can just shove things in there. As long as they're at least 5 blocks away. Yeah! Which way did the guys bridge out originally? Was that their bridge out? No. That's got to be their bridge out, right? Yeah, so that was their bridge out. Okay. So that's which way we need to take the stuff. Wow. Guys, there is a creeper hole at spawn. You know Shep owns the server when? But alright, so we have everything we need at this stage, so we can go ahead and make that cut back across the nether to our place, although honestly... yeah, we can make that work. You know what we can do? We can just dig over to there and then dig down. Because it's not that far. Listen. Listen, I did not become as good at fighting by not living dangerous, Fid. I'm addicted to UHCs and just plain love doing things the hard way. Oh. Okay, Oscar. See you soon. Oh, but hey, we're having fun. That's what I care. As I try to go whizzing right past the nether portal because I forgot where I was even headed. It is right there. What is, do I dare ask what this is? Like what the just sheet of netherrack covered in yellow banners are? Okay, but the thing is that he does things the hard way because he's too stubborn to bother with, like... I mean, I'm not helping my case by starting this out with the statement of too stubborn. But, no, he does things the hard way because he just, you know, doesn't believe in remembering that there's an easier way to do things. I gave -85... We had negative 85, negative 225, right, peeps? Or, dang it, I forgot my chords already. Does someone remember those chords? Okay. Cool. I remember those chords, apparently. Ha! I'm proud of myself. Okay. Oh. Alright. Well, no, we're getting close when the biome changes. Dun, 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 dun. I also sometimes at this stage think that he does things the hard way because he just knows that I will stop him if I see him doing things too stupidly. This is like, it can't be that bad. Lee hasn't come to yell at me about it yet. Oh, right. I can't bridge forward on this version. What was the other joke? I like to do things the hard way. That's why I play Bedrock for the most part. It's playing Minecraft on hard mode 24/7. Okay. You know what? Actually, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do this way. They make it more inconvenient. And that's the joke. Eh. I'm guessing we're up too high still? Like that my portal must be below here? Yes, I want my sweeping edge, please. I will get there. I didn't choose the bedrock life. The bedrock life chose me. Hello? How far down is my portal? Seriously. Hi, portal. Whee! Okay. Cool, we're back. Ooh, breakfast. Oh, wrong end of the portal. Okay. Doing good, just casually going through the wrong portal. But they're only 20 blocks apart. Okay. All right, and I have an inconvenient number of things in my inventory, so we're going to dump out some of them. We are also going to set my spawn here. Yeah, this is fine. By the way, you guys want to see how this was the easiest portal room to find ever? Right? This was the entrance that we dug down through from the pearls. And this is the portal. Grim and I were all buckled in for like one heck of a stream. Like, fine and stuff. And, while we were happy that things got solved fast, we were almost disappointed by how quickly they went. It's like, huh. This is awkward. What now? Oh, managing to get your 360 world converted over would be awesome. I did set my spawn, right? Yes, I did. Cool, alright. So, everything should be good on that front. And let's grab ourselves a little bit more wood so we can also fence off the end portal. And start scooting some villagers. I didn't realize how there was a ton of glowstone right there too. Nice. I may harvest some of that out. As long as we are grabbing stuff from the area here. Whatever. Why is this? Well, that's going to be one heck of a helicopter tree. I didn't even realize how tall that was. Oh well, good enough. Where did I put my ladder? There it is. I'm gonna put them on minecarts, but thank you for reminding me that I do still probably want to rally. Like, I read that completely wrong for a second there, Owl, because of your typo. Dear Lord. No, Owl, I read that as you Aloes wanting to rail villagers. And I'm like, excuse me? Oh my goodness. Am I looking right at the tracks and not seeing them? It's like, excuse me, miss? What did you just say to me? I may not be awake enough for stuff, Phoebs. I may not be awake enough. Anyway, with that little disaster out of my brain, I never promised it was a family-friendly stream today, okay? Oh, okay. I never said it wasn't going to be either. Sorry, but... Oh, hydrate. And morning, Desiro. I think all I have to do is get them food. Yeah. That's the thing that I don't have, actually, with any food, but that's fine. We'll sort it out. I can buy some off them. It's fine. So I believe that's all we need to do on this end. What? Bandit! Good night, Cassie. Bandit, you have played Overwatch with me, okay? Those were some of the tamest things you've ever heard me say. Yeah, peeps, the lovely Miss Bandit there is one of my dear friends from my Overwatch days. I'm a tank, okay? I play tank. Does that tell you enough? There. Good enough. You don't recall playing with me, or you don't recall me saying anything suspect? Overwatch, never heard of her. Hey, Thomas! Alright. Oh, hi, kitty. Now then. We have a whole bunch of villagers just trapped in here for convenience's sake. And we probably want to make one more gate, except I don't have any more gates made. Joy. I also like them just leaving that there. It's fine. We'll just get them out of here as close to one at a time as we can. Hello? Don't tell. Well, that's fun. Unless somebody already came and took them from here, but I don't know when they would have. Yeah, should probably leave that one there, but... Boo! I know there's a guy in here. Do you want to come get in the boat, my dude? But no, we had 3 villagers in there, so I'm very puzzled. Like, I don't know whether somebody... I doubt they would have sealed it back up, so... I have a sincere feeling that we have... lost it to a zombie due to the overlook of that single block. This was the raid village. This got used for a raid in between when, because Grim and I hid those there on Wednesday, I think? Oops. Okay, there is still someone in there, so there are still more villagers to take. That's good, at least. Ugh. Hey, Trent! Blame Bruno. Okay, well that works. Yeah, if you just want to do me the favor, then that's excellent. Oh. You just keep wandering there until your timer resets. I was gonna say, yep. Yep, someone's been doing raids here. Bruno! No. I doubt it was Bruno. Well, it could have been, but... Ryan for this one, okay. Oh. Ryan and Shep at this one. Sigh. Let's sleep real quick. It definitely been... Oh, Rosie slept. That was morning that I was looking at. I think. Can I see all the way outside over here? Yep. Whoopsie doodle. No. You would not know this Shep. This is the Shep we're speaking of is Shepherd Tamer. Feel free to give him a shout if you want, Al or Tana, whoever is still sticking around out of you two. He is, a delightful little pest who I'm friends with, who's one of the people who runs this. Delightful little pest probably really is the best way I can think to describe him now that I've said it. Like, no, that's accurate. That's a good way to describe Shep. Oh, hi. Nitwits can still breed on Java, right? Like, I'm setting this guy up for the adventure of a lifetime, not for myself to be disappointed, right? And Vid, do check him out. He's fun. He's good. You'll like him. Well, I guess we can at least get some food real quick while we're here too. As the guys load it long enough to get... I'm so mad at them. Like, how dare you two? I'm not actually mad, but I'm definitely... Y'all know the kind of mad I mean, right? It's like, I'm not mad, but boy am I mad. Exactly. Okay, that'll at least get us started in the way of cooking for them. I guess we can also think about what else we need here. Soul soil? We need some soul or sand? Is it soil or sand that gets us? Like, this is almost easier than the minecarts, so. Well, I need it for water, or for elevator purposes. You, sir, need to just stop lurking in there so I can... I just realized if this is the village they've been using for raids, they're going to come back and find that it doesn't work for raids anymore. It's going to be really funny. Okay, you chill in there for a moment while your timer resets. Soul soil for bubbles. Okay. Huh, darn it. I thought those were, like, such a height that that was going to work. Meh. Let's see if I can spot any areas to get me some soul soil from here. Nope. I know I have some back at spawn. So I can definitely just go there, but... Which I guess I can just go there by not picking my bed back up. Oh. Can't I? Oh. What? I can't even see you! Excuse me? Excuse me! Rude! Oh, that's right, you're gonna resist going over the tracks, aren't you? Go in portal, please. Sir? Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to go into the portal. Thank you. I'm like, don't make me do it. Okay. So hopefully the nitwit had already gone through and didn't just, oh.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's perfect.
I forgot to block off the staircase on the other side! We're about to have so many problems. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. Eh. Please, sir. Oh. So you're just both gonna get... Okay, fine. At least I can use water here. Oh, this is silly. This is incredibly silly, but hey, we managed to make it work. Good afternoon! Jennifer, thank you for the resub! Much appreciated, Missy. And hey, Ginger! Jen with 10 months for the turtles in the bucket! Also, good morning, Mark. I saw you come in and completely forgot to say hi back to you. Okay. Okay, back in here we go. Let's go chop a tree or two real quick so we can just make ourselves a whole bunch of Jen, thanks for gifting the sub to Vid too. Love you lots, Missy. Huh? Oh, Vid didn't have a bucket? Yes, now Vid has a bucket, and I believe there should be a cod in that bucket. Aww. And Vid paid it forward to UHT Care Mugwump. Oh, Ginger, well, we're only on point 2 of the day. So you haven't missed much yet. There was a hype train earlier. Good trying though, Mark. And thank you for the 100 bits. Hey! So, I mean, like, number 1, I have been toying with the idea of trying to stream this early anyway, NJ. But number 2, yeah, it's stream weekend for Don't Die. But yes, thank you for paying it forward and everything. You gotta pay your stream fee. Well, regardless, I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you very much. And yeah, we got tons of people here right now. It's awesome. See, since this is before my hubby's workday, then theoretically I could stream now. And as long as it's either not on the days to pick streams or that I wrap up in time to head over to his stream, then I'm all good. It's just one of those, like Jen, I know you and Thomas stream this time of day a lot, and I don't really want to just suddenly pop up out of nowhere and be streaming over you two's time. So, I don't know. It's been some decisions involved with it. That, and also by this time of night, I'm usually like, do I really wanna? Was there a raid? Did I miss a raid? No, there was no raids. There was no raids. Also, I just saw that I had a notification of some kind, and I'm like, what's the notification? And it's just the, it's that there's a new, video out from the City Skylines creator that I watch. Okay. Do I have my thoughts in order on what we're going to do? We're going to head back so we're going to make a ton of ladders so that we can get back up to that tunnel. That's not anywhere near enough ladders. That's enough ladders. Okay, so we're going to do that so we can get back up to that tunnel. We're going to go get some soul soil from the chests that I have back at spawn. And then we are going to come back and hop into the and go set this up so that we're going to have the villagers making their own food, and that we can set up a breeder. Now, mind you, I have not set up a villager breeder on Java in years. Like since Creeper Mansion. We're gonna do something here. We're gonna do a couple somethings. And the first something we're gonna do is we're gonna find some freaking vines and save ourselves some future misery here. Because did these things stop all fall damage on Java too? Hey, Henchy! This is an insane time of morning or night for you, sir. Go to bed. No, I have some at spawn that's from Piglin trading. Bartering, whatever we want to call it. Oh, not too... Okay. I guess I just figured that since Cassie went to bed, it must be pretty late, but 11 p.m.'s not too bad. You're right. Well, good to see you on your way through, hey? Alright, we're going to try from just a little ways up to verify if these actually stop fall damage on Java or not. Yes, they do. Cool. So now if I fall... Hey, no, there's not any captive pigs on this server, alright? This is all organically farmed gold. But yeah. That way if I fall like an idiot, then I can catch myself there. You to be up early for Stabby Stabby? Do we have Stabby Stabby scheduled? What's Stabby Stabby and when? Oh, okay. Okay. I keep forgetting to check for that. If I'm awake, I'll be there. Like, feel free to ping my butt if you want. Okay. Morning, Shay, and yes. Yes, yes, we have. Yeah, I missed NJ's stabby last night because I was just way too knocked out on COVID vaccine fever. True, but I also have them nowhere near the that seriously, Rosie has just like conjured this building from the depths over the. I mean, like, I guess I didn't log on practically at all in 4 days, but I'm still just very distracted by the size of this building. Still not used to the. I'm used to the new map, but I think that's just from the sheer amount that I've been playing, with NJ's group on it. Yeah, I got the Pfizer one. I did like, I've had a low-grade fever for the whole, like, 72 hours since, well, starting about 12 hours afterwards, and it's gone up to about 2 degrees Celsius a couple of times, but nothing that ibuprofen wasn't keeping down, and that I just, you know, couldn't just sleep through. Got that and a little bit of a tender arm. So I think I got out pretty easy from what I understood. From what I understood. Okay. Yep, see, Pago trades. Excellent. Got that. I believe I have more food downstairs that I can hand these villagers to. Let's just make all the bread I can to start. Oh, we can make more bread. Okay, and we want, we'll just take a full stack of dirt. Not really anything else to grab, is there? Oh, let's take some coal with us. And I guess a second water bucket for the sake of getting an infinite source. Yeah, despite the fact that I've guzzled like 6 of these in the last 2 days and like about that much of both water and juice, I have not, dang it, I don't want to sleep because I don't want to set my spawn point, so we're just going to be making a mad dash across town, I guess. Oh gosh, Puka, that's real bad. Her headache and fever for about 6 hours and then magically went away. Yeah, mine kicked up about like 12 hours after, I would say. The first one gave me like a flash fever starting about 3 hours after I had it. That just lasted for like 3 or 4 hours and then was gone. Because I'm going through the... Oh, true. I guess it doesn't. I'm going through the nether to get back regardless. Okay. Well, the mad dash was pointless, but we already did it, so... Everybody watch for creepers! Mostly chills, yeah. And it only got to the point of chills at one point, and I just proceeded to... Hi, sir! How you doing? Nice day we're having, right? Afraid I don't have any gold with me, I'm sorry. Carry on. That's a good plan, Nunch. My translator never worked anyway. Okay. And I never got to see if it would work because it's just gone, okay? I don't know where it is. I'm sure I just put it in some box somewhere because y'all know how I am with shulkers, but... Nice! Glad to hear you're going to be able to get yours soon too. That's awesome. Okay. Hey, should I give everybody a heart attack? Yeah, no, he seemed quite content to reply to me. Oh, the cute anime girl with the pig hoodie on, right? I love it. Okay, we're gonna double check that I actually set my spawn here. It's still dark, so. Yeah, I've seen that. I think it's cute. All right, gentlemen. So, want to do this in kind of the traditional there's only one spot the babies can fall off into kind of a spot that way. Also I didn't make myself a I need a hoe. There we go. Cool. Yes, it is a hardcore SMP that I am on this month. 1 month long. It started out as Don't Die December, like for the memes last December, and we all had so much fun hanging out together that we said, you know what, sure, let's keep doing. Let us go again. I can easily just make another ender chest with everything that I've got, so yeah. So we are back again for here. We've got a few new people this time. While I'm just throwing stuff in a box, let me throw up the currently alive and dead list. Because that is who has survived, who we're still waiting for the death of. No. Yeah, no, that's the current list, so to speak. Actually, that's just going to get reset, isn't it? So out of 30 people, we have so far lost Tab, Jeff, Bruno, Repeaks, Groova, and Zloy. Nobody else since then that I am aware of. Today's stream weekend, I did not actually, get a... I forgot to actually attach the thing for it, like to show who's on it, but it's Jesse B is after me. So they said as long as we get them at least 5 blocks away, and if I go up, then they will go at least 5 blocks away. So that is the direction we are going to take this. Let's go one more back here. Yeah, it was real sad. I was bummed because I was having fun. Like, he and Pixel Rifts moved to the end immediately. That's what that bridge over there that I'm trying not to look at because Enderman is from. And so I was supposed to come join them, and I never got to come join them. This is still part of the overall strategy from that, though, because Pix is still alive. So I'm going to be coming out there to join him and bringing villagers with me. Okay. What stops water on Java these days? I know gates do. Do pressure plates? Buttons still stop water? Okay. Okay. I would expect that that wouldn't be the case on Java anymore, but I'll take it. You lied to me. You guys lied to me. I feel betrayed. Oh, no, I'm not mad. I did not think this through. I guess I can just, yeah, no, we'll just loop. No, I'm not that bad. I just had to be like, I'm betrayed. How dare you, chat? How dare you fail me? Okay. I'm still not thinking this through. I can make an infinite source here if I do things right. Hello? It's like, no, Lee, you can make an infinite source up here. Make enough water to do this with. Do that! Be smart. You're better than this, Lee. You're better than this. Not this time of morning. No, I'm not. Oh, no! Like I said, don't worry, peeps. I'm not actually mad. I'm just giving you a hard time because that's what I do. Okay, cool. So that is successful. We want to now make this into a bigger space. Yeah, did you just wind up with like the water not existing because it was the nether, or what? Which of the possible mistakes in this situation did this turn into? Because I'm just sitting here going, oof, no matter what, but... Gotcha, okay. Does water hurt striders and I've forgotten? Oh no! I didn't know that it hurts them. Oh dear. We need more wood. I'm an idiot. Oh well. At least it's easy enough to go do that. Actually, I can go ahead and set you boys about having... I didn't bring the wool to here anyway, though. So we want the beds down here, too. I'm winging this, as you can tell. I'm completely winging this. So beds like right there, and let them run around over here and get jobs and whatnot. Yeah, we'll go ahead and come back with the... But in the meantime, you gentlemen can have bread. And I will plant some carrots. It wasn't letting me plant the carrots for some reason. Oh, light levels. It'll be fine. I have blast protection. No, I don't. It'll be fine. I have a totem. Just like no matter what here, I want to eat. No, You know what? Fine. We are just gonna. Actually, Are you? Yeah, you're a bottom. I'm having a day, peeps. I'm having a day. True. True. Being able to sleep in a bed is the exception. I never thought about it that way. I should wind up making a elevator in and out of here, though I guess I don't really need to go to the surface for the most part here. But an elevator would still be handy. Oh. I do hear a slappy boy. Ha! Hello! I like slap boys. I like slap boys. Okay. How much wood have I just abandoned on here? Only a little bit. Oh no, there's a decent amount in there. Okay. We'll hit the next tree over here too. And that should be enough. Whoops. And beds still explode in it. There's a big difference. Also, that's why I have bodyguards on the TB one. You know? is to deal with the fact that they annoy me. Okay, I think that should now be good. Guess we'll take some trees with us and just grow those in the end as well. Sets up end bee farm. I don't know if bees even work in the end. No one has taken any opportunities to make an in the end doesn't even matter joke here, and I am let down by you all. I just want to make sure we are all on the same page and understanding. Bees are best in the end? Oh my god. Then yeah, we totally need to, Oh, I didn't grab the wool while I was there. Eh. Be easy enough to fix. That's 3 out. I did not actually grab myself enough things here, but we can sort that momentarily. Those are all birch, aren't they? Hup, okay. Oops. Oh my god, can I? Apparently, I literally cannot. Apparently that wasn't just me failing. Apparently I actually cannot do that. Okay, 2 1/2 there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for more wood, but that's fine. Liara count things ahead of time? Why would I do that? Yes, this is to contain the children. I am, I think I'm gonna straight up just put a sign on it that says after hours childcare or something like that. No, wait, I've got this, Phoebes, I've got this. Oh, I know what the sign needs to say. Oh lordy, okay. Okay, after hours child care center. Named children. Let's see. 20 kids. Trip to the outer end. There. Close enough. Oh. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, we'll still need to get more, like, we don't need the thing over the top of it, but it's preferable. Also, I made way more of these than I actually needed, I realize now, but that's fine. And we're gonna put these on the corners. Oops. And in front of the main gate. Shay, thank you for gifting that sub to Light Jen. 7 months in a row. Much appreciate. Much appreciate. Okay. I realize now you two are just gonna wind up crunching the... Okay, so we need to go back through, get some beds. And get some more slabs. Yes, Jesse next. So we'll probably get those slabs and then prepare to hand things off to Miss Jess. I would ideally like there to be at least one baby before the stream's done. So we'll probably dash over to the old village and just get beds from there. But so I'm glad that we now have a fast way through the Nether and everything to go with it too. Alright, and we have the one from the... That's not the right toolie. Ah yes, I'm just grabbing a whole bunch of beds and heading to the end with them. Speedrun! Oh hey, there's people still alive here? A shock. I guess there can still be more raids here then. Cannot believe that just by sheer coincidence they came and took... Or came and used this one. For the raids. Okay. Or no, I guess I do have the wool back at the other one. Eh. Hello? Villagers are the worst. They absolutely are. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Al. Are there any obvious birch trees? There are not. Cool. It's fine. I forgot. 2 months is the... 7. Oh, 7 months, so you've got the pufferfish. Okay. I always forget what's what as far as the, I just left all my wood in the net at the end, didn't I? Well, we'll just farm some trees while we're there also. Carefully, in the light part of the island. Actually, yeah, let's pull this one more back. So there's clearance. Apparently it's night, guys. Should I sleep to pass the night? I should, but I should do it in the overworld real quick so that... I don't know. probably something with fabric or something. Also, I just saw the posture check. Good morning, Muffin. But yeah, since it is stream weekend, I will not be doing a TB stream this weekend. Because it's, you know, taken up by this. And there they go! Haha! And yeah, no, that's fine. You're going back to bed. I was just gonna say, like all I wanted, all that thought was gonna go to. Oh, nope, nope. Oh. Lily hecked up there and left the gate open. But yeah, the hope is that the children will manage to run into the water and head upstairs. I would ultimately prefer to force that to happen by putting a zombie pigman over here or something to coax them along. At the end of the day, we do have at least one child here. And I can force him along. But yeah, if we put a zombie piglin over there, then they'll scare and head this way. But there he go. Well, I guess we can go up with him. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted to put on the sign, but I didn't have space for it. Oh, I think we have done our job. And it's time to head back through Inavigate so that we can go see Jess and pass things along to her. But I, for one, am incredibly entertained by the situation. And really appreciate everybody hanging out with me while I got all that done. And am sorry for the one heart attack that I gave everybody, though I'm also kind of sorry that I only gave you one heart attack, because I feel like it was kind of a boring stream. And I now have voice chat on, so Jess should be able to talk to me when she joins. Dun, dun. Boring's good this early. See, it's still late for me. Like, I did take a nap, but I'm gonna be up, like, in a few hours, because I'm gonna be watching Stream Weekend, and, Pixelworks is doing a cooking stream later, so I'm gonna be watching that, too. I made my stream slot so I'm good. Yeah! Exactly. I hold no allegiance to any time zones. I will be awake when you tell me. I will be awake when I need to be, when you tell me to be. Oh. Oh, maybe we'll harvest obsidian until Jess gets here. Or maybe we'll just wander around town. wander around town, see who's here, see if there's any new, if there's any new build. Who the heck? Tiz, right? I'm gonna guess Tiz. Tiz, gotta be. Well, we'll leave him one more. We'll leave him one more to send a message, although I don't have enough wood. Dude, there wood in here? There was a wood. Here, door. We will go leave him a door. Of course it's my son. Who else would it be? I'm just like, yep, no, that's gotta be Tiz. To clarification for the DD2 people, Tiz is not actually my son, it's just a running gag. Do we have anything else interesting? Tools for, ooh. You kind of suck. No, nobody interesting in here. Let me go peek my head at the Discord too, okay? Jessie did join though, so she is in the game. I sound awfully Welsh to you, right? I don't even have the first idea how to impersonate a Welsh accent to even like try to offensively do so there for the comedy's sake. So I'm not gonna. Like I'm just not going to get myself in that kind of trouble right now. Oh, Tiz doesn't even sound Welsh. Don't tell him that. He'll break his heart. I don't know. I don't know how attached he is to his identity. We're just gonna throw some stuff on the ground for a second so I can have inventory space to apparently to put stuff into the chest there. Oh, rip. Okay. Guys, I'm so good at this game. You don't sound Irish, but you are Irish. Ah. I did not know you were Irish. You learn something new every day. Oh. Give us some more pumpkins. Okay. Trade. Too lazy to make a couple more melons for you. So yeah, we've got... I like that Bruno's tradition is just making a pumpkin and melon farm immediately. Oh my god, I just had a thought. I've liked using minecarts as timers on things before. You could totally use a minecart as the timer on a melon and pumpkin farm by just putting a detector rail at somewhere along it. Zug is from Wales. Like he's Welsh originally, but he's in wherever he winds up. He's in New Zealand right now. He was actually supposed to move to Canada, but then the pandemic happened. Like he was going to be living close enough to me that we had talked about like potentially actually meeting up. Shock and awe out of him. What's that thing? I'm sorry. Okay, I already had to deal with the shock of Rosie's thing. Also, Jessie is not in the game right now. But where is that? Also, somebody has moved the free stuff I see. Anything new and interesting in here? Hey, Radish! Welcome! Thanks for the resub! Oh, is that a Miss Jessie?
It is. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Missy?
Tired.
Oh, you poor thing.
It's okay. But I'm excited. How is everything going? How are we doing?
Things are going great. If you are by a bed, you should sleep as soon as you log in because it's starting to get, well, in a moment because it's starting to get dark, but it's going good. We built a villager breeder in the end.
What?
Yes.
Well, that's impressive. Why?
Because we're going to be taking some villagers out to the city that Pixel Rift started. Okay, I keep turning around and seeing more ridiculous buildings, and I'm just like, where are these coming from? Who are these people?
Yeah, pretty much. That's, I took, what did I do? I took like 3 days off, and I came back, and then I was just like, well, okay. Like,
yeah.
Mr. Rozzy over there. What?
Right?
Where did that house come from? Where did that mansion come from?
Well,
Literally was only not on for a few days.
Have you seen the two absurd towers behind the town?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I'm coming over.
Yeah, meet me at Rozzy's house, like at the villager side of Rozzy's house, like the villager hall side of it.
Okay.
You have to stare at these giant buildings with me.
Okay. Where? Oh my goodness. Sorry. I actually have shaders on for once. And just looking at it, why? Just why? I don't understand. It's so pretty. Ooh, but there are bushes. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Rozzy's Manor. Ugh. Done with you.
Right?
Leaving.
Isn't he just awful?
Hey, it's Cuban. Hello. Oh, that's angry sounds from in there.
Oh.
Okay.
That's scary. But yeah, no. Okay, so look at that. Look at the big fat tower.
Oh.
I don't know where that came from.
I hear you, Jesse.
And
Hi.
then there's a giant ziggurat off to the left side there.
Oh, that's beautiful. Whose is that? So that is.
I don't know.
I think this one. I think. I don't want to say wrong, but I
have no idea.
Like that's Jinja because he had the
little
swampy thing, right? So I think that's him. But
And the
who is
it's a
this?
lava cast. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I feel a little bit less intimidated by how fast that appeared then, but still.
Ooh,
thank you,
We
Rozzy.
have this nice modern house.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Yeah, no, see that scale right there though, the modern house, like that's at least like permissible to have gotten done that fast. The rest of this, like, what's happening?
That's true.
But yeah,
please.
Miss
gorgeous.
Jess, I have a
Yes.
stream totem for you.
Oh, hey, doubly safe. I like it.
Exactly.
I
Though
appreciate
preferably you need to keep that one to be passed along.
Okay,
and
fine.
I also have some people to come send you. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop out a voice chat and say bye to them and send them your way.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye, Jessie.
Bye.
All right, peeps. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you on over to Miss Jessie B. She is an absolute sweetheart. She is. Whoops! I did the wrong kind of raid command there. There we go. Though, yes, get real. Make sure you press the button when you get over there. Again, if you've been new here and this is your first time seeing me, follow me on YouTube. I've got videos from the server on there. Come hang out in my Discord. Check out more information on Don't Die. And no matter what, be super sweet to Jessie. Be at least as good as you were to me, but preferably better because she deserves it. And I love you all. Take care. Toodles!